Welcome back to the lab. Today we are testing some unconventional ways to make a pour over. Roll the intro.
B-roll shot of episodes that never air.
We're gonna make pour overs 3 ways. I don't know if I want to tee up each one individually, but let's start with cold, sparkling water. Oh, you're not wetting the filter. Or did you just forget?
I'm like, at some point.
You know what?
Is that really going to be the determining factor? You know what? It is. Let's.
Just enough, just enough.
Just enough.
This video, there's no concept or purpose behind just trying weird stuff and seeing what happens. I doubt anything is going to be productive out of this video, if I'm being 100% honest.
Whatever.
But I would love to be proven wrong.
There we go.
Tear.
Tear.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, we are doing 21 grams. I don't know if I have enough.
Just do 18.
18.
I do 18 grams at home, and it's like a perfect 10-ounce cup.
There we go.
Yeah, close
Tearing
enough.
it.
What do you think? Should we put that in the kettle or just cheap man airport coffee?
That's what we're going for.
That's what we're going for. You're stuck in an airport. All they have is a vending machine and a San Pellegrino sparkling mineral water. Oh, I mean, that's because you can have a knife in the airport.
I know, right?
Okay.
See if this works.
I'm curious what the minerals is going to do to the water.
It's going to over-extract it? Or it's going to be the perfect RO water. Who knows?
You're like not getting any water flow out of that.
No. That's okay. That's okay. How much do I...
You know,
if I do a bloom?
Usually, yeah, 50 grams. I don't think it's going to be scientific today. It's pulling something out of there.
It's going to be good. It's bubbling. Honestly, like, this is like if the coffee's old, but you still want to just make it look like it's fresh.
You're just desperate.
You just pour it, and it just looks like it's blooming really well.
Yeah.
How much? 18?
18 will be end yield of 306.
306.
Those numbers are permeated into my brain. I mean, you're getting good bloom.
Dude, this is going to be interesting. You know, I've never seen hot sparkling water before.
Can you? Because it just evaporate the, right?
I'm
not a scientist.
I'm not a scientist. I'm not a barista.
I'm not a barista either.
I don't know if this is going to have enough.
Enough water? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. As you started doing it, I was a little concerned. We might barely get there.
Yeah, I think it'll be close enough.
Close enough within the realm.
Dude, this is...
That is like, you know what this looks like? It looks like when you leave cocoa pebbles in milk.
Oh, that's totally what it looks like.
And it just makes a weird...
You know what? I'm going to take this.
Yeah, you guys need to see this.
Focus that up. Yeah.
I
Isn't that just
don't know.
weird?
Oh, it does. It's jiggly.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while to... What are you filming?
What?
It's going to take a second to filter out, I feel like. I guess the hot water isn't going to, like, seep through as strongly. This is going to take a little longer. I'm curious if we're going to have any, like, water lossage.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, where it, like, just stays in, like, doesn't actually make it through.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I can definitely tell that's thinner. Wait.
Yeah. It's sparkling.
It
now.
looks like it's sparkling.
Oh, it still sparkles. Still sparkles, guys.
Okay. You know, maybe we just revolutionized the coffee industry. Do this shit.
This might be the Captain Crunch of,
you know,
call back to another. That's called a callback. Go watch our other episode, Weird Milks. It's fun.
It gets weird.
It gets weird. You could easily, with what this looks like, I don't know how it's gonna taste. You could charge someone like $30 for this pour over and make it in front of them, and they will think they won't even. Yeah. It doesn't even care. It doesn't matter how it tastes. They'll be like,
done the timer. I'll put a timer on the screen. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, yeah, I'm like, I think you could convince someone, if you don't think this tastes good, you're just have a bad palate. Like when you get to like those uppity high-end places. They're like, if it's,
I mean,
you're
they're-
not good.
They're already gaslighting you into thinking their coffee's good anyway.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. I'm gonna try and speed
Yeah,
this up.
I wonder.
We gotta get those mid-roll ads though, so maybe this is why we're doing it.
So could you go a step further and make cold brew with sparkling water?
Cold brew.
Like when you make your
Ooh.
cold brew, instead of regular like still water, you use like
I would
club
try it.
soda or mineral water.
This is the thing, I don't know, honestly, who knows? I'm not a scientist. Who knows what sparkling water does? The mineral water, I bet you is gonna extract something.
I was thinking that.
But I don't know, does it have to be warm? Is that, because I know like, that's why you have an RO system. Like I lived in an apartment, terrible water, coffee tastes terrible.
Yeah. I mean, for cold brew, no, you wouldn't need it to be hot,
Exactly.
so it might be okay.
I am so curious about this one.
We were just messing around, but I'm like actually
Honestly,
a little.
it might be actually quite delicious.
Did you only get 255 grams out of that? What, like water in there?
I think so.
Probably. I mean, it should say how many grams. 250 milliliters.
So 255 is like what?
It's going to be a little stronger than it should be, like 50 grams less, but that might honestly work in the favor.
It's not
pulling
looking
as-
darker.
It's not looking darker.
There is bubbles. There is like legit
Weird.
bubbles still.
Okay. It is thin.
Yeah.
I tell you that. It is like, it feels sparkly.
You can hear it.
It's sparkly. It's a little bitter.
That's like all you can pull out of it.
That's about all you can
It
pull
is.
out.
It is coffee.
It's sparkly. It retained the mineral nature of,
That's a good way to
but
put
that's
it.
probably about it.
Again, though, you get a bougie coffee. You get like Voss water, like just something ridiculous, and you pour it in there. You could convince someone that this is.
It's not like as flavorless as I thought, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm like, I'm not gonna say it's good, but it's like, I mean, it's drinkable.
Yeah.
It's lighter, which sometimes is nice with coffee.
I could see someone doing something. Like, I bet if there's a ratio, a coffee roast, if you really want to get into it, if you're like committed to like, I love sparkling water and I love coffee and this marriage will happen, like you could dial in the ratios, dial in the origin and get something palatable.
Yeah. I do think this does prove, if you're like somewhere, like camping or something, and you're like, I don't have hot water, you can make something work. You can make something work. Not that it's good, but if you're just desperate,
If you're just desperate, yeah, how desperate are you for
desperate
that
are
morning
you?
cup of coffee?
there's no water in your house, and you go melt some snow from outside and you make coffee. You probably have more issues than coffee. but-
Yeah, I would say that might turn out better than this.
A snow rover.
Okay, what's the next one? Next
Okay,
up.
next up, we are going to do what I call the reverse latte. And that is, we're going to steam milk. And then, instead of putting the milk in nicely brewed house blend espresso, we're going to pour it right into the coffee grounds. I'll be honest, I have tried this one before when I was like 15. I remember not being like that bad. I mean, it makes sense.
Do you think how much coffee?
I just do 18.
18.
We'll keep it at 18. Keep it.
We're not gonna cut this.
Yeah.
We need that time
Yep.
for the mid rolls.
People would cut this out
Yeah, not us.
and put a Bombas ad here, but more VPN. But we don't have that. So
We're
you're
keeping
stuck
it
with
in.
us.
Slow down more.
Yep.
We need longer videos for the algorithm.
Okay. A milk pour over. Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
it's actually filtering.
Oh,
out.
it's.
I didn't think. Honestly, I thought it was just gonna stall.
I mean, it looks like a latte.
I don't think it's gonna taste like a latte.
Well, probably not, but
Is interesting.
we are using our house blend for this, just to keep it neutral and natural. I don't feel like we need to be wasting our Papua New Guinea on this.
No.
Low. Don't die on us. Why is it saying low?
Because the battery.
It says 1 bar. Oh, we're flying blind now.
All the instruments are off.
It lied. It had a bar.
1 bar. You're like.
Had 1 bar of battery. I know
1 bar
we're.
battery. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I like to fly planes just on E. You just get that baby down.
We're just gonna use the rest of this and call it good.
Oh, good.
I don't think we would have had enough anyways. It's milky. You know, I'm glad we just put it in the milk frother because originally I was gonna put it in the kettle, and I realized I don't know if that's a good idea.
I think it's good. You should
how you
probably
kill
clean
your
clean
steak.
the wand.
I probably should.
I probably should before that
Probably
thing
should.
gets.
I mean, it's got to sit there anyways. And I'm just gonna cut.
Is dangerous. It's stalled. Oh,
It's stalled a little bit, and I just spilled. Okay.
Dude, this is.
Just call it. Just call it. We're just gonna drink it.
We're gonna just leave that off.
You want the grounds in there?
Dude, that's not gonna stop any of them.
That's fair.
It's just gonna get nasty.
Okay. I can tell you're not excited about
I'm
this.
not. I don't know who would be.
Something hit me in the back of my mouth. I don't know what it was.
Dude, this is like the worst coffee I've ever had. It's so
bitter.
It's so bitter.
Like I've never had more bitter coffee, even at like badly roasted.
It's not
like,
even.
bad coffee.
This is the thing. If you go to a donut shop and you get like
This is worse than that.
coffee, you go, at least it's coffee. This literally has the flavor of coffee beans in your mouth that you're chewing on. Like it's like
Yes,
this weird.
it does.
Do you know what I mean?
You're
It doesn't even
right.
taste like coffee.
Yeah.
Pop some coffee beans in your mouth and just
Yes.
try and
That's
chew those
exactly
things
what it
up.
tastes like.
That's what this is.
I'm
That
not
is-
gonna even do another sip. That
No.
was rough.
I don't even know how it got those flavors.
I don't know either.
That is disgusting.
Like I know it was like I was 15 when I tried this last, but I don't remember it being this bad. This is
God, that's so bad. Dude, I don't even know how it gets that bad of flavor.
I don't know.
Like purposely, I don't even know. You couldn't
don't
make
know.
a cup of coffee this bad if you tried.
Like it's like
Yeah.
bitter and acidic at the same time,
And it
sitting
just
in the back of
lingers.
my throat.
It lingers. I don't get how doing this opposite has great results.
I don't know. Anyways, next
Gonna
and the last one,
bar.
we are going to make a pour over with a pour over. What does that mean? We're going to make a pour over, put it back in the kettle, put new grounds in, make another pour over. Make a
Double
pour over with coffee.
Get that caffeine in, guys. I actually knew someone that would take leftover coffee from the Mr. Coffee Maker from the night before, and he would use that as the starter water in the coffee maker.
Oh, so yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're pretty much there.
we're there. We're there. We're good.
Coffee shot right there. Buy some coffee from our website. We have this cool thing where you can text to order. There's a QR code on the bottom. You just scan it, text the number, how many more you want. You just text 2. Literally, it's like the easiest thing in the world. Join our coffee club. It's super easy. You never run out of coffee. Let's say like you're making your pour over in the morning and you're like, oh no, this box is getting a little light. I don't know how much more I'm gonna last. Boom, scan the QR code, text it. You got coffee. You never run out of coffee again.
Oh, you're being protected while you were alone?
Oh yeah, dude. No, yeah, I'm pitching.
Okay, let's make it a normal pour over. Hope our scale is charged. The hero shot, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Okay,
Watermark there.
and coffee.
See, now we'll know for a fact that we have enough water because we've already made a cup of coffee with it.
Yes.
Actually, we'll be a little grams. We'll be a little grams off. I'm gonna be real. We're not gonna adjust the ratio.
No.
We're not doing that. We know there's water that's lost in the filter.
Yep.
We're still gonna do another 18 gram pour, and it's gonna be strong. But if one
Oh,
of you
we're doing
nerds,
23 grams apparently.
one of you nerds want to go in there, figure out how much water is lost making your pour over and adjust the second ratio,
Listen, we're just here to make clickbaity content. We're not experts. I
We're
don't
not
know what the
baristas.
crap we're doing.
We're not scientists. I don't know what we are. House blend coffee. A little house blend here. It's good. Honestly, I've been trying other coffees lately. I'm not going to throw shade on them. I'm not that type of guy. But they're not the best, and they're $30.
I will be honest, like, I'm trying not to be unbiased. Like, I love, like, if I'm at a coffee shop, if they roast their own coffee, I love getting a bag and trying different kinds, different roasters. And, like, I say this completely unbiasedly, that I always hate finish. I'm like, I just want to finish this bag and then get our coffee, because, like, our coffee is so much better. I'm not just trying to sell you that. I genuinely believe that, which is why we want to sell more of it.
Yeah, it's good. Honestly, we don't have a bad blend. If you love fruitier
Yeah.
coffee, if you love, honestly, the house blend, I just tell people it is what a cup of coffee should taste
Yeah,
like.
if you
It
just
is
want a good cup of coffee.
good cup of coffee.
Get
And
the
our
house
decaf doesn't even taste like decaf. Our decaf is amazing because it tastes like normal coffee. I'm like kind of disappointed in some other coffees.
Yeah.
I'm just like, they're good, but
Yeah.
man, you're paying. Coffee's getting expensive.
know,
Ours
it
though,
is.
you can get it for under $20.
Under $20.
Under $20.
Which is honestly
Ship it right to your door.
10 grams short or 20 grams short.
We're gonna just ride this roller coaster.
We're just
Woo!
4 minutes in. What is happening?
This is gonna be a long video because this part is already like 6 minutes brewing, and we're not doing anything. You're literally watching someone. You are the equivalent of watching paint dry.
I mean, let's be honest. Okay, are you watching cooking videos because you're actually gonna cook the recipe?
No,
Probably not. Probably not.
you're supposed to be writing an essay, and you want some background noise.
You just want
Where your background noise?
Some friends.
So do we. Subscribe, comment below.
And be our friend.
Yeah, just leave us in the background. We don't mind it. It
We'll
sounds like
talk
you're
to
in a
you
party.
in the background.
Yeah.
You know, YouTube's got a sleep timer now.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
So you can listen to us while you sleep.
You can listen to us while you sleep. And in the morning, you'll be like, what is in my YouTube history? Because it's going to roll to the next video, and eventually, you're going to be watching Not Our Channel, which is rolling the dice.
Woo! This is sacrilege.
Maybe I didn't grind it right.
What did
Maybe
you
the
grind it
ground-
at?
I don't know. I thought I had them there.
Should have been normal.
All right, now that whole fiasco's gone.
All right, we made our coffee, and she going right back in the kettle. Filter. Don't even, at
I'm
this
not even
point,
wet it. What's
don't
the
even
point?
wet it. And then another fresh 18 grams of properly ground coffee. A pour over made with coffee. This feels weird.
It looks,
It looks weird, like pouring coffee out of a kettle.
yeah.
Like, this isn't an electric kettle, it's just like a baseline Hario. It pours really nice.
You know, shout out to Hario. You guys make good products cheap.
This is gonna take forever too, I can already tell.
I think it might beat 7 minutes.
It might be 7
I'm gonna be real. I think we're gonna track better than 7 minutes.
Now, does it look stronger than? Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Looks like a.
Now, could you? Now, this is ultimate like meta. Could you make one pour over with like a single origin? Then do this again with a different single origin, and you made our house blend.
But we'll see.
Every time I pour, I'm like
It's
I'm not
weird.
expecting it. And
Looks
that
like
looks
motor oil.
like it does. Yeah.
It just feels odd. I'm gonna be real. My pour over strategy is let it bloom, and then dump all the water in it.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
I'm like,
I've
there's
seen-
times I go like, let it
Yeah.
go, but I felt like it always stalled out.
I know.
And so what I did was like, I do like a 36 gram pour over with like, I have like a little craft. I want coffee all morning. and I'll do like 100 grams or something, like enough to saturate. It blooms 45 seconds, and then I just like same ratio.
Do you like just dump it all at once, or do you like a consistent pour?
I do like a consistent pour, so I'm like pouring for like pretty much the whole time, but I keep it where it's like it fills up and then it's like just cresting the top, and it's just like that until my water hits, I think 6:12, and then I go do other things.
I feel like that's like a newer pour over method that I've heard a lot, that I feel like a lot of people are moving towards.
Little lo-fi DJ in the back, just like during these times. You just gotta get something. You're like, we don't need to cut this. No, you switch over. We're like, we got this time. You just cut to the lo-fi DJ. Sometimes all your cats just sitting on the record player, just spinning around. Yes. We combine the lo-fi.
I've seen the grass. You're not watching anymore.
I've seen the grass. I've seen the retention.
See, this isn't that much different from like a red eye, you know? You're putting espresso in coffee.
Oh, that is a red eye, yeah.
People put coffee in Red Bull, okay? I don't want to hear anything. At all. All right, let's see. It does look darker. That is thick.
Honestly,
For sure.
I don't mind it.
No, I
It's
don't mind
acidic.
it. It's
a
very
sour.
acidic, but that could have been the brew because it took like 8 minutes. So it's not the
Dude,
best
that
test
is
because
like-
that was like not a good timing, but
I wish you could see this. It's almost the consistency of like espresso that's lost the crema.
yeah, it's getting close. I'm just gonna show this camera.
Viscosity.
It's thick.
It's a thick boy, yeah.
It's thick. It's not bad, but like I said at the beginning of this video, there's no practical need to do any of this.
Oh, that's so strong.
Yeah, it's like halfway between espresso and a pour over, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Almost like a AeroPress before you add water.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
kind of like that. Honestly, if you're like gonna go, if you're gonna go hunting or you have like a early flight, this is what you want. Because
I'm
like the
curious if this-
bitterness just wakes you up.
That's true. I'm curious if this has more caffeine than like a normal cup of coffee.
I wonder. I hope not.
It definitely got acidic.
My
but
eyes are like. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. I thought that was gonna be disgusting. That's actually like a. It just kind of tastes like diner coffee.
yeah, I feel
Or
like
something.
there's people who would like that.
Yeah.
You know, is it something different and unique? No, but
Hey,
why not?
why not?
If there's
Double over.
any other ideas you think we should try, any other weird ways to make a pour over,
Keep them to yourself. Because I'm done.